Hi, how's it going, Radical viewers? Grungay right back into it. Part 2 of our Esterisle's Cartography Guild homebrew in Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. Without further ado, let's go ahead and swap some screens around and turn on the voice chat. I have a taunt.
You cut out? That's what you do?
Balls.
Balls.
Balls. Man balls. Big sweaty man testicles.
So Timmy, when do we change to our new names?
Shit, it was, you're right. We should probably do that now.
Alright.
Oh, what was my name? Ah, damn it. It's on my other computer. Fuck, hold on. We'll just figure it out.
You remember it. I've got a spare if you can't think of it.
I think I remember what mine was.
Fuck.
Here we go. Now I can hear again. I have a really, really stupid one that I could do. Do it. It's fucking dumb.
What the hell?
I feel like mine was like monthly something or other, but I forget, and it was beautiful, but now I can't use it. Just have to fall back on Mungeon Vaster. Better than Mungeon Vaster, so fine.
You're welcome.
Thank you. The world will never know what mine was.
Michael, you're muted.
Yeah, Michael.
You would just have the mic up to your face this whole time?
Yeah. So, real talk. I'm hanging out with Gabriel years ago at this point. We're real high, and we made some sort of joke about Gabriel's name. We put it in a band, and I'm like, not gonna be able to do that with me. And then he just looks at me dead in the eye and just goes, Michael Romance. And I lost my mind.
My comical romance.
Michael Romance. I lost my mind.
The absurdity.
See, that's how you make fun of people's names.
Yeah.
You're right. We're doing it wrong.
Yeah, you're doing it wrong.
Hot.
Thank you.
The moment I don't play a spellcaster, Michael's like, oh, by the way, here's all these cool spells and shit, and I'm like, fuck.
The bard made his own spells.
I made one spell for this character. I made I made 2 spells for the character, but I haven't shown you that one yet.
And it's cool as shit, so I don't want to hear
I'll
it.
make a spell. Oh wait, I already had an idea for a spell. I need to write it down.
I'll make a spell. Wait, no, I can't, because I'm a punchy boy.
You can make a punch.
I really make a punch, Legion. The Beeple's
Just
elbow.
mix
I didn't even make
fruit juices.
Q made it. Oh, fuck off. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Why are you saying shut up?
Because I made a bad joke.
It's a bad joke that was good because I didn't realize it was a joke, and I hate you.
We've had a good ratio of good joke. Just a session. I don't know what's going on. I think it's everyone being like crazy.
You should check out my name.
It's because I have fucking
Mikhail, Michael, Roman, da da da.
my
there.
romance.
Michael Romance.
I don't know if I get it.
Me neither.
My Michael romance. Oh Jesus.
I'm minivan driver. The bard is Missiles Valhalla. I'm still calling him the bard, I guess. Well,
I will always be the bard because Lucian is still weird to respond to.
Yep.
Missiles Valhalla is definitely my cyberpunk character. My cyberpunk character's name.
That's a good name.
Oh yeah, I came up with it all on my own.
and I'm proud of you for it.
Where's my hot sauce? There it is.
When is the
Happy to help.
Cyberpunk Avarice coming out?
I actually had a thought about next campaign being like, what if like just instead, because I started listening to Wave Synth and
Oh no.
it got me like cyberpunking.
We don't, we don't have to go in chronological order.
I've been wanting to
I
do a
know.
cyberpunk campaign for like the past 2 months.
We're going
I mean-
3 million years in the past.
Well, I thought about that, and we might be going in. I might just have a separate world where cyberpunk is just the aesthetic.
That's fair.
Cyberpunk the Bard.
That's a cat. Holy shit. Oh,
That is a
my
cat.
My cat, though. What the fuck?
Oh, there it goes. Didn't make it all the way.
Yeah, well,
Meow 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 meow.
Oh,
I can't.
He's gonna get it.
I'm so
Okay.
mad.
Stop muting yourself then, Michael. What's wrong with you? Download is halfway done and it still says 5 hours left. It
Hey,
says
Dennis, can
5
you-
hours left.
What
Did it say
JPEG are you
4
downloading?
hours earlier?
This is on
So
the
Den-
Oh, it says 5 hours.
Dennis, Liliana's definitely the changeling.
Oh man.
They're all the fucking changelings.
Timmy, why are you downloading such a big JPEG?
What if there isn't even a changeling? What if Michael's just fucking with us?
Oh my
What
God,
if we're
this one's
fucking with each
240p.
other?
That is an option.
What do you want me to do?
That's a
Swallow a
possibility.
silver
I
piece?
would never.
That's a lie, and we know it.
I would never do that to you. I'm too nice of a person.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Also love how our
Mhm.
rivals
Yep.
apparently, gone ship and left. Dealing with the fuckery of the pebble that just sounds like a ship cranking and all that. And they left this guy here for months.
And we need to ask them about that.
Oh, he's gone with them. I just forgot that they existed. If you'll notice, they're also still sleeping.
I have.
I hate them. 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 I hate them.
Did I actually get you to tear up, Matthew?
Initially, maybe a little bit.
Aww.
It's good.
Oh.
Oh, just wait. There's more shit coming.
That's what
Oh.
scares me.
Sure.
God,
This
we
is
have
just
to
the start.
We have to protect Leora from fucking dying.
If I only made you guys cry like a little bit with one interaction with Kuridash, then ooh, Leora's gonna make you fucking ball your eyes out.
Hey, unrelated story. Did we give that scimitar to anyone?
Nope.
Oh.
No.
We have a plus
Nobody
one
took it.
scimitar.
All
Lucian?
else fails, I can use any weapon on the planet, but I would not be the go-to usage for a scimitar.
I feel like that's a Lambert
So-
thing.
No,
I mean,
Lambert's a
I think
great weapon
Lambert's
fighter.
strength. Yeah.
But
I feel
So-
like it's
I'm
a,
about
it's
to
a
say-
Leora thing, right?
I'm about to say, isn't a centaur a finesse weapon though? I mean, I could use strength or dex.
Yeah,
Could
but
be,
it's also
yeah.
just a D6 as
That's
opposed to your
true.
normal D10,
That's true.
and you couldn't re-roll.
Yeah, I
damage
couldn't-
dice on it.
Yeah, I
That's
couldn't
just
do the
how-
great weapon
Okay,
thing.
Michael,
Yes.
quick question. If I have a +1 scimitar in my hand, but I'm improvising the damage type to be bludgeoning, so it's an improvised weapon. Do you still get the +1?
Wait,
I I want to say
Can
yes.
you only wait? Can you not use a scimitar as a pugilist weapon?
That's
So,
mind fuckery right
I
there.
can't use a scimitar as a pugilist weapon, but if I'm improvising the usage of it, I can.
That is you using a scimitar as a weapon.
I think we're about to sell this +1 scimitar.
Oh god.
Yeah, I think we're about to sell
That's
this.
such a waste.
We
The
could, or we
fuck?
could transfer the enchantment onto something else.
My
Is that
rapier.
how enchanting? Is that how enchanting be?
Can we just
I
hammer?
don't know.
Can we hammer the scimitar to be a rapier, and then I'll use it?
Well, I would say if bards can use scimitars, a +1 scimitar has the same average damage as a +0 rapier, but it's got a better to hit, so it would just be better.
And
Don't
it's
think-
also more effective against people who are resistant to magical stuff.
That too.
And resistant to piercing, which has been an issue on occasion.
Oh my god!
That's-
Don't you even?
that's-
They
just saying.
cannot use scimitars unless they're
No,
a
they
simple
can't.
weapon.
They're
No.
not.
No, they're martial.
So none of us have a use for it. So I think we.
I think our rogue does.
She
Rogue.
uses hand crossbows though. Usually.
Yeah, also, rogues can't use scimitars, I don't believe, if I remember right.
Can they not?
No, they get their proficiencies are weird. Like they can
They
use
are.
rapiers,
Yeah.
hand crossbows. Other than that, it has to be a simple weapon, if I remember right. I
That
think
might
they can
be
also use
right. Let me
long
check.
swords.
Well, let's.
I mean,
Long
I
swords.
could use
Yeah,
it, but
I knew that was the weird one.
honestly, my flavor doesn't fit well. So
I think it
Unless
might.
you're a swashbuckler.
I think it might fit Leora.
I was about to ask if you're proficient in martial weapons, then I remembered you're a paladin, not a cleric.
anything that's
Yes.
a weapon,
Yeah.
I'm good. Yeah.
He
I'm
is a
proficient
quartermaster.
in Lucian's or something. He's a weapon, right?
Oh yeah, I'm a living, breathing
He's
weapon.
a martial
motherfucker.
weapon.
He literally is a weapon.
Fucking giant man.
So, anyways, how much does that scimitar sell for?
We're not selling
Unless
my
we can,
scimitar.
unless we can strip it of its enchantment and move it on to something else.
Something else. Yeah, that'd be
We're not
cool.
selling it. It's mine now.
Okay.
Even use it.
What do you think that'll cost?
I don't know.
Yeah. What's
Hopefully, if it costs less than getting a straight up +1 weapon, that's a
word?
deal.
Yeah.
I'm really sad I couldn't bring Lucian, or not Lucian, Gwynny into the brothel with me.
You didn't even go in.
He had to go get beat
Gwydion
up.
isn't interested.
She went in. She was just disgusted.
Yeah. Sex. Yeah, a lot of premarital sex in there. I get it.
She's not.
Like, don't you
That's the
dare.
best kind of sex.
How
just,
dare you?
just because Nathan's a good Catholic doesn't mean Leora is.
That's hilarious.
Anyways,
Because
I'm a good
Nathan's a
Buddhist child.
good Catholic.
You reach
better Catholic
nirvana
than
not by
probably
the
any of
earthly
us.
pleasure.
I'm a
Oh,
cataholic.
well, I'll grant the far better than me, dear sweet lord. That's what I got if I walked into a Catholic church, I burst into flames.
I would love to be there for that.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people love to be there for that know me.
Dude, guys, if I walked into a Catholic church, I'd walk out.
I mean, it depends because if it was like, you know, one of the big cool ones, I'd be like, oh man, this is big and cool.
And then I might say that, and then I'd walk out.
I need to take some notes. For my
I'd be like,
campaign.
hey, that's neat. I'm gonna leave now.
Like, no joke. Like, some of the cathedral architecture is just some of the best.
We should head to
buildings
Toulouse.
I've ever seen.
Dang,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
not
I'll-
very good.
I will grant that. The architecture and some of the beautiful murals they can
So
have are
good,
amazing.
So good.
Yeah.
But the
Let's go
religion
to
sucks.
Toulouse.
Let's go to where?
Toulouse.
I don't know what that is.
It's in
Let's
France.
go-
It's in France.
It's
Okay,
got
okay.
some beautiful steeples.
I don't want to lose my life, so
Let's
I get
kill
it. That's
fucking
funny.
Sculptor,
I was
bitch.
just gonna make a Footloose joke.
Go to the Notre Dame.
Where the hell is Liliana Coruscant?
She's currently away on the phone.
Call.
I think it must be important because he didn't even say anything to us.
Good.
No, he
I
said
said a little while ago.
There he was on
yeah,
the phone. Yeah,
New York's not doing great, right?
yeah it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Washington's getting worse too.
That- Yeah.
There's a lot of places that are just going way to shit over this.
Except Venice. The swans are back.
It's gonna get.
Venice is doing really well actually because of this. Like, stupidly well. The water's clean now.
Yeah. If only we could get rid of the like rising global tides, then Venice would be okay.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, it's gonna be underwater in like 20 years, isn't it?
Just wait until what I have planned for Tortana.
I cast Control Water.
See, I know Michael's not joking, and that's what makes me sad.
I cast. I'm getting on the boat. I think I take this thing off now.
I gave you a boat. You'll be fine.
The spell I'm going to make,
Cassius doesn't leave.
it's going to be a modified version of Control Water where it controls all water. Like, I control
blood.
water.
You can
Yeah.
control my body.
You can be a bloodbender.
Uppercase water.
Yeah.
Control.
The royal water.
I
Does
hate
it just
that.
turn you into the moon?
Yes.
Which one?
Ah, shit.
Final form.
Moon.
It's 2 moons.
Gross. Go.
A pair of balls rolling along the earth. They're moons, of course.
All right. Are we resuming then?
Yeah, we are resuming. So the next day, a few things do happen. You do get payment for that map you made. He ended up selling it for just about 400 gold.
Holy shit.
Better be base
And by
6.
just about, I mean exactly 400 gold.
Someone divide that
Base
by 6.
6.
So you
It's
get
not.
200 gold to split amongst yourselves,
Right, yeah, you're right.
and you can also choose to get absolutely wrecked.
Get
That is,
So 33.3.
yeah, you get 33, and then you have a third left over. You'll figure it out.
I'll just take the extra.
I'm done catering to you.
Not even gonna put it in base 6, it's fine.
I was gonna
We
take
need to get rid
33.
of one of our players by next campaign.
Oh, it's okay. I plan on, if Lambert decides to retire or take a break, whatever, to bring in a monk that honestly just doesn't need money.
Alright. Sorry, Michael, we're kicking you off.
He's
Come on,
going to
boys.
be a kindly old man who really enjoys tea.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
Oh,
Anyway.
that
Annie
reminds me
hates
of someone.
So,
Additionally,
oh,
Cassius informs you that you have secured enough funds to get another.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
hell yeah.
fucking rocking it, dudes.
I mean, we are speed running this.
I'm speedrunning my life.
And yeah, the brothel burnt down, and all the Inquisitors died. That was a productive
Yeah, I
combat,
can't believe
guys.
that everyone was changelings.
I mean, why do you think I
didn't
went
even
there?
know I was a changeling.
No response at all. Fuck you.
Yeah, no, I know it's bullshit.
So,
But I slept with the
Okay,
changeling.
So-
You get 33 gold.
You 33?
so what are our options for
I actually got Matthew to cry though, Dennis. You missed that.
Well,
There's a lot
what are our
going on,
options for
okay?
upgrades?
Well, hold on, Troy.
All I'm saying is I'm about
Alchemist,
to
Smith,
get a,
Enchanter, Scribe.
I'm
Yeah, you
about
have a
to-
level 2 Smith, you have a level 2 Enchanter, level 1 Alchemist, and level 1 Scribe.
I vote for the scribe next purely for selfish reasons because I am about to get a scroll.
Can give Tyler what he wants this time, I feel.
You did just get beat up. It's only fair.
Right, yeah. Got his
I prom-
ass kicked.
It will all be worth it.
so wait, so what happened other than we got 33 gold?
We're upgrading another shop, and yeah.
We sold the map, but that was it.
Right. Yeah, sorry, I have to take that call.
No, you're good.
I vote
Very
for the
good.
scribe simply because I'm
vote
actually
for
using
the
it a lot.
I'll do it. I'll vote for it.
Okay with it?
I
Spread it out.
frankly don't give a damn.
Alright, that is enough votes for Scribe.
The alchemist
Leora will vote for whatever a Terra wants.
That is the scribe.
The scribe will help
scribe.
Q too, because the scribe will also help Q because he also is going to get a scroll soon, huh?
So very close.
Yeah, so he hires an extra hand for Fall Sander, and it reduces the amount of time it takes to make scrolls, which is good.
Does that reduce the price as well?
Not just yet.
Ah,
Not
damn
yet.
it. Well, okay. Oh. In that case, how long will it take to make a scroll of mirror image, which is 2nd level?
Mirror image. He actually does have one in stock. Actually,
Oh, hell yeah.
he keeps a small stock of instant use things. It will be 200 gold pieces.
And then 50 gold to get the components to copy it into my book. And it will take 2 hours to copy it into my book. It's all halved because of me being an illusion wizard. So that can be what I do today, is I add mirror image to my spell repertoire.
Very
Hell yeah.
well.
Yeah, does Pete have the rest of my shit?
Yes.
I now have 6 tridents, I believe, was the amount that I purchased.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Throw them and not worry about them never coming back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, until you throw 6 of them and lose them all.
And then I'm like, wow, now I have to punch things again.
While now I have to punch things.
In the meantime, I'm just gonna have like sleep unprepared in the future, since Leora's got that, and I don't think we need to double up on it. I might bring it back eventually.
He's not ready
Oh.
for sleep.
But it was so handy last time.
I
Bees.
assume that won't happen again.
Fucking
Yeah,
bees.
Wait until I show you Bee Island 2.0.
No.
I'll kill
Um,
everyone and then myself.
Okay. I'm looking forward to it. So, does anyone have anything you'd like to do before we go to this dinner party tonight?
A pit fight?
Okay. You go to the normal place. I have written it down here somewhere. Did I tell you one before? Because I think I might have made up another one.
I don't think you gave me the name, but it's in Barron Street.
Yeah. Hey, there we go. So, I'm gonna read my notes verbatim now. Lucian, you go back to the Iron Tankard, where you have fought a few times before. After
Copperstone?
you, huh? That's the first one you guys went to. After you, this sentence doesn't make any sense. Anywho, roll me the thing. Athletics, acrobatics, and
yeah.
constitution checks. You can make an attack roll instead of one of those.
Okay, so we'll go athletics, we'll go an attack roll, and then we'll go constitution.
Uh-huh.
If it would like to roll. Yeesh, okay.
You're good at those. too.
Acrobatics, but it's an attack roll instead.
Mhm.
This is taking a. This laptop is kind of a critical hit, so he's dead instantly. I am, that is. And Constitution. Jesus Christ, this is a shitty ass laptop. Holy fuck.
You get there eventually.
Get there. We're just if it rolls twice, it's the first one, just because I don't know how many times it's gonna roll right now. 21. Cool. Cool.
All right. So, strangely enough, your opponent still won.
Wow!
I love how you won your first fight and you've lost the next 2.
How
So,
did they beat a critical hit and me just not dying? What the fuck?
the DC for the Constitution check was just higher than what you rolled.
Bullshit. Okay, fine. Fine.
In any case, you made some of the people around here pretty happy. They got like a lot of gold from them.
Nobody bets on me, but alright, fine. That's fine. Alright.
That's not true. 162 gold is put on you.
Okay, well. if I'm the underdog and odds are against me, that means I just make more in my next fight. So like it's fine.
You're actually the
It's
overdog, and the odds were very much for you.
Why am I the overdog when I? Why am I?
Because you kicked ass in that first fight.
This guy just rolled really well.
I'm mad. I'm angry. I'm no, I'm not really. I don't actually care that much, but
I mean, it's good stuff. After your bout is done, that's what that's supposed to mean. That's not what I put, but that's what I meant. You notice that Gorthak enters the pub.
Shit, Gorthak, what's up?
Hey, Lucian. Been gone for a while. Started to think you might, you might bit the big one out there.
Nah, you know me. I'll never bite the big one. Come on. Death?
Well. You just wait here a bit. I'll buy a drink after I scrounge up some cash.
Yeah. I'm gonna bet, like, 100 gold on Gorthak.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
He's gonna kick some ass. I know it.
All right.
Unless you roll poorly.
I mean, that's really the thing about it, isn't it? Let me find Gorthak's sheet real quick, and so I can roll.
What a name in Gorthax.
Gorthak, the orc boy.
Okay, so he did roll a natural 20 on his athletics.
All right. Kicking some ass. Come on, Gorthak. You got this.
For his acrobatics, he is going to make an attack roll. Rolled a 22 on that.
Yeah. He's got this.
He actually had this. And he looks like he failed his constitution. I just need
2 out of 3, that's okay.
He might not have. Still, I mean, it's low odds, but he can still technically pass. No, he failed that one. You bet 100 gold. He did win. Something tells me well, one of these is wrong. It's very odd. 18 plus 19 plus 9, yeah. Ah, there you go. You do make 62 gold off of that fight.
Okay, that's very nice. So,
that is, you spent 100 and you got 62.
wait, so I made a bet, won the bet, but lost money?
The bet was calculated based on a pool. More people bet on Gorthak to win. I mean, I might be wrong on how this works. You got 62 more gold.
Okay.
I might have actually... Okay, yeah, that's what... Sorry. The algorithm for this was made like 3 years ago.
That's how real life betting works? That's fucking weird.
The fuck, how do you have all that gold?
I don't spend my gold.
Oh, man.
And I also pit fight and stuff.
Can you give me your gold?
So he enters the arena, he goes into his corner and just waits for a challenger. For too long, manages the ring, guy's just built like a barrel. Just a big old barrel with just waves of muscles. Wraps up his hand, the match begins. And just, Gorthak and the man are going at it for a while until Gorthak rushes out of nowhere, where just lays just a devastating haymaker on the guy. Fall over from the impact, and the match is called. Gorthak takes his winnings and meets you over by the bar. Places some coins on the ground. Your finest whiskey for this one.
Great fight, Gorthak.
Appreciate it.
I haven't had any luck.
Well, some of the people around here are a little tough.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah. It's this voice is going to be impossible to continue doing. Yeah, it's a bit of a tough crowd around here. A lot of sailors around. They got some strong arms on them. I wouldn't worry too much. You'll get there eventually.
Pack on some more muscle.
Oh. He just, he's drinking. You guys pretty much just drink for a while. But Gorthak is he's getting more shots than you, and he's getting them more frequently. Before too long, Gorthak just kind of losing consciousness and just passes out. The bartender, a dwarven man by the name of Tolvir, sighs a bit, just looks over to you. Damn, I should have cut him off a couple ago, huh? You seem awful friendly with him. Might help me get him home.
Yeah, of course. I can. You know where he lives?
Yeah, let's just say this ain't the first time this happened. The two of you get him up on his feet and just kind of drag him through the streets of Tortana. Eventually, you reach a little hovel, small little apartment on Barron Street. Torvir opens the door, and you take the passed out orc onto the couch and just lay him down there in the center of the room. The room itself is a fairly spacious, so it's fairly sparsely decorated. My notes are impossible to read because there's the couch that Gorthak is now sleeping on, a small table beside it, and a dresser in the corner. The dresser, though, has a few things on it. The one that really catches your eye is a small drawing of Gorthak and an elven woman. They both seem to be very happy. Thanks for the help. Guess I'll be seeing around more often, huh?
Oh yeah, I try to stop in every time I'm in town.
Yeah, I've seen you take a few beatings in there.
Hopefully I'll have more luck soon.
I'm sure you will.
Tough crowd in there.
Yeah, sometimes.
Gorthak, he's got a bit of a story, I take it?
Yeah.
Let's ask him then.
Well, just old grizzled fighter stuff, Best I can tell, he's been doing this his whole life.
Maybe.
Well, the fighting bit. He's just been in a bit of a slump for the last few years. There was a woman, her name was Tavara. She was just, beautiful by elven standards, I guess, but Gorthak and her had a thing going for a while before she died.
Damn.
Yeah, it's hit him pretty hard. In any case, guess I'll be seeing you around, huh?
Yeah, I'll see you around.
I
guess I have to go to dinner now.
Access the building.
Shit.
Yeah. So it is dinner time. What are you guys wearing to the dinner? Is this your normal getup?
I'm glad you asked. I'm wearing my school uniform.
I'm about to say...
one of those VA novel boys.
Okay, well... Lucian's gonna try to dress up. He needs to find somewhere to buy, like, a suit, though. And, like, not, like, too fancy.
I'm gonna...
you can find a decent doublet for... a couple gold. Or, like a... I'm in silver. Like 10 silver.
Yeah. Just something that's like, hey, I'm putting effort in, I look nice, but I'm not like, this isn't like overly fancy. So yeah, I'll buy that. That's a gold piece right there. Good for me.
Yeah, I'm kind of doing the same, and I'm very obviously uncomfortable in the damn thing. I'm constantly trying to like roll my shoulders, like pull at it, and fucking, I'm obviously not happy.
Would I be able to make a chain shirt, very fine links. That's not for protective reasoning, but more decorative. Using channel divinity, which just makes something of 100 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'd say that you'd probably be able to do that just fine.
Okay, yeah, we'll give it like bronze trim.
Yeah, just a metal shirt.
Yeah, and
Does nothing, but
wear his
it looks,
tabard over it. Yeah.
yeah, looks metal.
My clothing already looks formal enough, in my opinion. So
You put the hat on.
no,
Put on the hat!
No.
I will never
I
put
love
on the
that.
hat.
I love
the
the
hat.
hat. It's like very bad, but it's meant to be bad, and I love it.
On the hat.
It's
Not-
it's
no
my
one can-
special hat.
No one can make me put on the hat.
Ask you nicely.
You'd have to hold me at gunpoint, and guns haven't been invented, so it's a problem.
We'll get there. I'll hold you to cannon point at some point. In any case,
Yeah.
arriving at the house at 539 Barron Street, you knock once more on the oddly shaped knocker, and the door opens all its own. This time, giving way to a small pad of paper that reads, "The Master is expecting."
Wow.
The pad of paper leads you through the antechamber at the front of the building and through the same door that leads to that same hallway as before, but this time taking you through a hallway leading off to the right. You can see that at the end of the hallway, an open door with some soft, warm light, as well as some light conversational tones coming out of it. When you reach the end of the hallway, you find Elrin sitting at the long table with another person you recognize, Captain William Baker, the guard that was called when you found that courtesan's body.
Oh.
Hey. You might know a few things.
Hello, friends. I hope you don't mind, but I invited another of my friends for this dinner.
Oh, that's I like Mr. William Baker. He's a good man.
I admit, when Elrin invited me, I didn't think I'd see any familiar faces.
Just shake his hand. I'd like to. None of my weapons or my shield or anything are on me. I left them in the guild hall.
I did
So
too.
who else is due to arrive then?
I am afraid that this is it. I didn't want to overcrowd too much.
Not even Cassius then. Oh well.
Oh, I have a special meal prepared for Cassius.
I see.
Ominous.
Evil laughter ensues.
So, how did you all meet, Elrin?
Did we meet Elrin? Oh, Baker is asking us that.
Yeah.
He
Baker's
was
asking us.
well, we performed a job for the Cartographers Guild, of which he was the client, and we gave him a map that I created and Lucian painted, and he gave us a hefty sum of it.
I suppose that is was to be expected. He is the type to hire adventurers for such thing.
Very interested in the curiosities of the island.
And who wouldn't be?
I have spent many hours thinking about it.
Hate that. Well, if everyone has arrived, please take your seats. I will prepare the first meal. Well, you know what I mean. You'll get there. He exits, goes to the kitchen, comes back with in his hands like 4 plates, and then like floating around him 4 others. They're like small little saucers.
I can hear again.
Small little saucers, and he brings it out. As he's coming through and putting it on everyone's plates. He says what it is basically. Escargot Renoir in a sauce made from a 1512 Genoran Merlot.
Snails in a sauce made of wine.
Fine
A
wine.
very good wine, in fact.
I feel like I'm back home.
Should be able to tell.
I mean,
What is the silverware made out of?
the silverware does in fact seem to be made of silver.
Cool. Is it ornate or?
I mean, what do you mean?
Does it have any sort of like?
Oh, it's
I don't
is
know,
fancy.
imagery or?
There's like there's embroidery stuff, but it's nothing like, symbols to an eldritch god or anything.
Yeah, just like scrolling.
You can't be too careful with eldritch gods.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
touch those gems.
In any case, the meat itself tastes like clam, pretty much, and the savory red wine sauce that's in there is just it's very good. It's a very pleasant meal. He's a very good cook.
It's beautiful.
Just you wait until the second course.
Oh, there's more. Oh man.
Of course, my God, I've never had something this fancy before.
I don't think I've ever had a meal with multiple courses since ever actually.
You're still young. Give it time. Maybe this
First-
evening you will.
Oh, I did.
First
I did.
course is meant to excite the appetite.
I didn't grow up.
Oh,
I grew
This
up
one-
in decent wealth, but I also go to a university and I live on a ship half the time. So it's been a while.
My meals were 10-minute breaks at best.
I have very particular taste.
A good taste.
I appreciate that.
Michael, does anybody avoid touching the cutlery?
Does anyone avoid touching the cutlery?
And then wait, we're reading escargot. Does that normally require cutlery?
Not usually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like a
yeah,
fork.
it would.
We're not just eating it with our hands. It's
Oh, I thought
fancy
you-
dinner, man.
Escargot with your hands.
No,
I
it's
have
been,
no-
it is
This is my
detailed,
background.
and it's like it's plated to where like there is like the two snails and then they're like draped in sauce. It's very good.
Then yes, I'll eat however is proper.
Yes.
There's a small fork.
Tyler literally doesn't know.
I know Leora and Atero and know how to eat properly. They're using the proper silverware.
Yeah,
And
we're like
Elrond
a military
appreciates it.
family. I feel like that was drilled into us at some point.
So
Basically.
everybody touches the silverware.
I mean, I'm not speaking for Liliana.
I have a silver fucking sword.
I'm touching the silver.
I've been
Okay.
tested.
All right, everybody's touching the
You've
silver.
been
okay.
trusted for COVID-19.
Let's say either I'm fucking pulling
Yeah.
one hell of a long con on you all, or I'm fucking retarded.
I have COVID-19.
See,
I'm
you have
healthy.
a silver sword, but the handle's not silver.
Is it? We don't know.
I've literally
Maybe it is.
flipped it in my hand to bludgeon someone with it.
This is
That is true. As you guys are eating this first course, Elrin turns to Will. So, how is the case coming along?
Case.
Oh,
Ah.
only him.
Well, it's not too well, I'm afraid. He's a bit slippery, that one. Still just can't wrap my head around him. And that's out for you. Yeah. I mean, you guys can cut in if you want. You seem interested.
Perhaps the expertise of a certain group of adventurers could be of assistance.
What?
What?
Well, I mean, did we not say we were interested in catching this serial killer?
It's not exactly our area.
I just wanted to make
Okay.
sure we weren't going to die.
A better way to make sure we don't die than get rid of a serial killer who could try to kill us.
I assume that you know about the sculptor, then, huh?
I'm somewhat familiar, just what I've read.
If there was a
Gee.
notice.
Last victim was taken.
Halfling man?
Yeah, he was taken months ago, held somewhere, planted in a tree that grew through him as his body was being used as an incubator for angelwort and sin poppies.
In Abbey Way, correct?
Yes. Lambert, make me a alchemist tools check.
Thank you. I was actually about to ask if I could make a check on that. Alrighty. Intelligence. 17.
The angel wort fungus and the sin poppy flowers have a similar purpose. They are most often used in healing potions.
That's a bit oxymoronic.
One of those ironic deaths, then.
Yeah. Artistic, you might be able to say.
What was
Suppose
the halfling's occupation?
An apothecary. In fact, we think that the angel wort and sin poppy seeds, well, spores in one case, I suppose, were taken from the scene of the abduction in the first place.
I don't suppose you have a motive for this man. Are there any commonalities between all his victims, or does he just pick random people off the street?
Irony. Like the brothel woman that was literally cut in half and thrown about her own spine.
Yes, no, I know that, but what my question is he targeting these people for a reason? Are they all, like, involved in some kind of similar circle? Because there doesn't really seem to be a pattern in the victims, just in the killings, in the sense that it's all weirdly displayed, ironic, oxymoronic, as you said.
Well, that's why I was put on the case in the first place. Unfortunately, I just can't get my head around. Will has what I assume to be a latent psionic ability. He can look at a scene or touch an object and place himself in the mindset of whoever touched it last. You make it seem much interesting than it is, Hilren. I'm just a decent investigator with an overactive imagination. It's not helped me out much either way.
Interesting.
Why isn't it helping you out? His mindset is difficult to comprehend.
There's just no discernible motive. It just seems like these guys are just his victims are just tools to him.
Well, a piece of marble to, as he so aptly called, a sculptor. They're nothing more than a canvas to him.
Exactly.
It's just hard to believe that he didn't pick these people without specific reason. You know, the reason he picked that apothecary and not another one, that dancer and not another one.
If no other reason, he's definitely met them all. From what I can tell.
How do you mean?
Well, I just
before,
look at you like
did
a
he meet-
batshit.
All of his victims thus far, I mean, they've been killed too appropriately. He didn't just find some random person on the street and do this to them.
He did his
found
research.
an apothecary. He found a courtesan. He's found many others.
Of course. Well, forensic analysis or anything involving the catching of criminals isn't my area of expertise, but I've been told that I have a somewhat sharp mind. If you ever need a second set of eyes on your case notes, I would not mind looking, but again, this is your job and not mine.
Well, I suppose it wouldn't be uncommon for a guard to hire on a group of adventurers, and with you being official guild members, it probably wouldn't be too looked down upon.
Mr. Baker,
Yeah.
this man thinks that he's an artist. Artists don't typically create the same art over and over again. So maybe
It's different.
if we could narrow it down to which occupations he hasn't yet attacked, and keep an eye on those people, we could find the next victim before he strikes.
It's a long list.
Yeah, that's not short. That's
Sure,
that's
but it's
something. It's something, oddly enough.
If we could find a pattern amongst the victims he's already had, we might be able to pinpoint the type of
Where-
occupation he'll go after next.
What are the exact locations of where the murders have taken place so far?
If you
They
could
seem
point
to
them
be
out on the map.
happening generally at random. There was one here on Baker Street, one on Abbey Way. There's been a few in the Bankers District.
Is there a typical timeline? A week between killings, a month? You know.
Seemingly random. This body was just found a few days ago, but again, he must have been taken months ago for what was done to him.
Seemingly.
Before that, it's
random.
been months before that.
You say seemingly random, but I don't. Generally, human beings don't actually operate on random
Well,
like that.
let me put it this way.
There could be
The
something
banker
to it.
who he drowned in gold, Bankers District. The courtesan, Barron Street. The apothecary was found right outside of his shop.
The murder occurred in the same location more than once.
It's
The murders are
itself.
tired.
By
The murders
habits.
take place elsewhere. He takes them, kills them,
Right, but
fixes
has
them to be the
he-
way that they're meant to, and then puts them where they go.
Well then.
Have your answer.
Mhm.
corpse
An
in the thing.
apothecary was killed on, you said, Abbott Street?
Abbey Way.
Abbey.
Way.
Abbey
Way.
Way.
Apothecary starts with the letter A, and so does Abbey.
The courtesan was
The
Fair.
banker,
Banker. With an N.
I lost my train
He
of
had liquid gold poured into his mouth, and he had, well, when we found him, and his entire, well, you could basically,
His digestive tract was made into a mold.
yes, and his veins, very, I don't even know how he did it.
I don't know how you would do that.
There's definitely magic involved here.
Do I know
That's
how you would
exactly
do
what I
that?
was thinking.
Magic or very,
Uh,
very careful surgery.
Make me a charisma check.
So, okay, the banker is interesting because if he can do that with veins, he must be of reasonable intelligence. He would have to have
I mean,
Great
using
knowledge of anatomy.
Smith's tools,
Surgery?
with metal, and how to do things.
I don't know. Could be a doctor.
I think it would, yeah.
Sure.
Cool.
Absolutely not. Like
It seems difficult.
his body would have caught fire if it was liquid inside of his veins.
Now that I think about it, all of these killings that you described, filling veins with liquid gold, stringing up someone's spine without severing it, and then having them detach to it like a pole, and growing herbs inside a human corpse, all require very, very careful degrees of anatomical knowledge. Do you think he
Yes.
could be a doctor? A surgeon of some sort?
That's what I was guessing. Someone who at least knows the human body.
Certainly no dummy.
Yes. He's incredibly intelligent, incredibly artistic. He's eluded capture for this long. He's been at this for years.
Have all these people visited the same doctor recently?
We've looked, not by the looks of things, it seems that the apothecary made all of his stuff himself.
Maybe a customer.
That's more along the lines that we were thinking, but apparently he didn't keep very firm ledgers.
And ledgers might not matter because, well, apparently there's some sort of case of changelings going about the city. Just not to put the blame on anyone in particular, but if he is one, that makes it a lot harder. And it also means that they would have even greater knowledge of their own victim's anatomy, if it were one.
I suppose. I'm hesitant to call it a changeling. I don't
Yes.
want the Inquisition coming in and sweeping this out.
It's a definite logical leap, and I also wouldn't want the Inquisition to know about it either. I think they are perhaps a bit brutish, and this requires more careful methods.
Yes.
I think finding out the next victim is the best place to start.
Well, again, this isn't our job, it's his. This is just dinner table conversation, really.
Still,
Oh, this is.
if you're in town next time there's a death, I could send for you.
We actually would probably appreciate it.
It'd be nice
Alright.
to be in town before a death, but I
Um,
understand it's difficult.
Unfortunately, predicting where this guy's gonna strike is nigh impossible.
He's made himself hard to predict on purpose, it would seem.
Yes, he changes up when, he changes up where, and he changes up who.
Changes up how, of course, as well. Unfortunately, I'm no diviner, and I don't really know any, so can't help with that, but we'll be on call if you need us. We'll be available. Ideally, if Cassius doesn't send us out at an inconvenient time.
What could it hurt? I assume you'll be at the guild hall?
Yes, generally, yes.
Alright. Well, all this talk of murder, I know probably doesn't appetize you, per se, but still, I'll get the second course out.
Hard to upset the stomach of an adventurer.
He gets up, he goes back into the kitchen, he comes back in with a big old like tray with this lump of clay on it.
What?
He puts it on the ground, and he's not on the ground. He puts it like on the table. Beggar's clay. Who would like to do the honors?
I don't know what the honors are, but I'll do it.
He hands you a small hammer. Just hit the clay here.
Hit the clay there.
Hmm?
Hard or like soft? Like really hard or like?
If at all possible, just shatter the clay without sending it into what's inside of it.
I will be very careful as I shatter the clay.
You crack open the clay, and just this steam erupts, and it's just the smell of just this wonderfully cooked leg of lamb wrapped in Simperin lotus leaves with dried black mushrooms, dry sherry, bamboo shoots, and then covered in the potter's clay and baked until it's done.
Beautiful.
Thank you. He puts a small leg of lamb on everyone's plates, and we continue eating. So, you say that you are a wizard, Gwydion?
Yes, studying at the Magistrum Arcanum, and prefer illusion magics.
Illusion? Yes.
Learning a few things regarding war magic, just because we are often in the heat of battle now.
Yes, I know a thing or two about that. I was in the military for quite some time. Just about 30 years. Now it shocks you because this guy looks like no older than 20.
30 years, you say? That is some time.
Yes, it's where I met Cassius.
Oh yes, you talked about that. You were both lieutenants, I believe.
Yes, in the Imperial Navy.
And what role did you function as?
Colloquially, we were known as sail burners.
What does that mean?
Now, you guys would know, those of you from the Empire, you would know that Imperial sail burners are essentially, they're magically trained soldiers who would burn down entire ships full of people during wars. Like their entire it's pre-barbaric.
That's rather grim, but wartime calls for such things, I suppose. I'm familiar, in a sense, second-handedly with it.
Yes. Luckily, I have since looked past that and studied the kind of magic that I was interested in. Anyway, I am a transmuter.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. I also believe so.
Speaking of transmutation, would you happen to know a Herbert Elroy II in these parts?
Elroy. I believe there is a Elroy. Yes.
He's apparently a tenured wizard amongst the city, in Abbey Way, actually, although he lives in a much nicer place than Abbey Way would normally house. He's a trainer I recently acquired, teaching me about war magic, and he used, from what I could tell, a lot of transmutation when fighting, so I wasn't sure if you knew him.
I believe I have heard of him, but I'm not exactly from here.
Ah,
As I said, I am Imperial by birth. I just came here to retire, let's say.
yes. I'm also from the Empire, although I suppose my accent and heritage don't really reflect it.
You come from the eastern side.
That's where my mother comes from, yes.
Is the Empire the Sinperan dynasty, or there's
No, it's the Mayrish.
Both parents from the Eastern.
Yeah.
I don't have my map open, so
Here. You have your map open now.
okay.
And what a map it is.
Beautiful map.
Yeah, I did the math, and apparently like 11% done with this quadrant.
Wow, nearly.
God, we have so much to do.
Is that quadrant? I believe you mean what?
Well, non-gent.
Nonagant?
I can't wait. I can't wait for us to be here for like 8 years.
Okay, so
There's this one hex. 8 years that direction.
I mean, in real life.
I'm
I
going
know.
to explore that hex and find ocean.
I don't know if we're 100%ing this run through, guys. Maybe we can try New Game Plus. But anyway,
None of us are going to be in our 20s by the time we're done with this.
I'm
game.
I'm
down
in my
for New Game
20s
Plus.
now.
Yeah, I know, but some of us aren't even in our 20s.
I'll be in my 20s.
I'm in
That's
my
one of
20s.
us.
I won't be in my
Maybe.
20s in 8 years, as you suggest.
anyways,
I'll be 25.
wow. Race?
Yeah, the Empire does have quite a way of making itself known. I believe your Gnazi friend is also Imperial, yes?
Is that correct, Q?
Yes. Marish born and raised. I served for quite some time as well.
I see. A military man, then.
Of the family, yes.
And what did you say your family name was?
Aquahata.
Right, that one before. I apologize.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Haven't heard of that family before. They must have, well, I suppose me not knowing your family name is a bit of a relief, considering my line of work. Well, former, perhaps.
There are hard things to do in war.
Yes. Yes, there
Somebody
is.
has to make those decisions, and it's our job to follow them.
I used to believe that as well. But then I retired, and now I don't think about it at all.
Probably for the best.
There's a luxury you get with age. You get to say some things, and people just accept it.
Yes, the wisdom with age at the expense of greater, well, the cost of more physical attributes.
You can use it to your advantage, you know. Just say ridiculous things, and they'll go along with it.
There's a
I
reason don't
suppose
listen to
I
you.
take myself a bit more seriously than that, though. Now, perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but I myself have found a way to keep myself looking relatively young.
I suppose transmutation magic is good for that.
Yeah, you would be surprised.
If illusion magic is superficial, then transmutation certainly takes it to another level in regard to changing appearances.
I would say so, at least in a more permanent method.
Indeed.
Still, there are things that transmutation cannot do that illusion can.
Oh, that's how it works with all the 8 schools. But everyone has to pick their favorite at some point. If you want to become a tenured wizard like others.
Well, I've always personally favored divination magics myself, but unfortunately I just am too good at transmuting things. Suppose mine chose me. More than the
Everyone
other
was
way
just
around.
everyone was just they were good at divination at a certain point. Especially when you're off sailing the 7 seas. Or, I don't know
I
how many
suppose
seas there
that's
are in
not-
this world.
I suppose that is the case. At this point, he is going to get up and go get the third bird. Course.
The third course, the third bird. Is it a bird? Is bird a word?
That one.
Tyler would be full by this point, let me tell you.
They're small courses.
Lucian has an endless stomach.
I had a 3-course meal like once in my life, let me tell you. I was dying. But it was delicious.
So much typing. What's going on?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
So he
Not
goes
worry.
in and he comes back again with a small pan. He sets it. It just looks like well, he comes down and he introduces it. Bread pudding with nutmeg and vanilla sauce.
Fuck yes.
It's an old halfling recipe. He cuts it and everyone gets a slice. It's sweet to where it needs to be. It's like this, the buttery, flaky bread is very, very good.
Ooh.
And like this, the sauce like liquefies it just enough to where it's like it's like the vanilla wafers and banana pudding.
Ooh,
Oh
yeah.
my god. It's literally my favorite dessert.
It is very good, and it also has notes of cinnamon throughout, and it's very pleasant. You are very impressed with this guy's cooking chops.
Ooh, wait.
I'm extremely impressed.
Can't wait to have
The
myself a
fourth
grilled
course going to
cheese.
be chops.
Unfortunately, I am a 3-course kind of man: appetizer, entree, dessert. Perhaps next time.
3 courses might be enough for me. I'm a bit smaller in frame than at least some of the people here.
Esterisle kind of like pats his belly. Oh, it's a good thing I don't come here very often. I would grow to immense size.
If I had anything to say about it.
Leor
Not
just,
used to big meals, but this is nice.
who's
What is
Leor sitting next to that isn't a tarot?
That's up to you to decide.
About to say.
She would probably, whoever that person is, she would whisper to them more immense size.
I feel like Liliana would be giggling at that. I'm pretty sure she would catch that no matter where she's at the table.
Woody and I guess kind of start up conversation with Elrond because it's been so enlightening. Speaking of divination magic, Elrond, have you been to that island that we gave you the map to?
Unfortunately, not yet. I need to go there in person first, and
Yes.
I have my own. I have a whole laundry list of things to do here before I am capable of it. exploration. I suppose you wouldn't be interested in helping in the salvage at some point.
I mean, if there's pay in it, perhaps, you know.
Well, of course.
I do have
Um,
reason to go back there, anyways.
That's true. Well, we cleared out most of it, but I was going to say, the tower that we found on the island, had a lot to do with divination magic, from what I could tell. There was a library. They used storms to predict the future. And, well, it was interesting.
It does seem rather so. I am very much looking forward to seeing what exactly it is you speak of. And here I was just hoping to find a home away from home, let us say.
Given more time and more resources, you could probably find something we didn't.
Perhaps that is the case. If it's anything so juicy, I might let you in on it later.
That would be great. After all, the pursuit of knowledge is part of why I'm doing this whole thing with the guild.
It's good to know. A wizard's wizard, as it was.
Very much so.
Commendable. Usually those seagulls are not this loud.
I've not had John on, unfortunately. I've been playing ballroom music.
That is much better than what Jonathan is playing right
It's
now.
very
Better idea. Sorry, I was slacking.
No, no.
Tend to
How
be
dare you?
Eagles tend to be a comforting sound out on the high seas.
Perhaps we could encourage our musician compatriot to play us something.
A musician among you say?
Yes,
Please,
my
allow me to
niece,
guess.
she's fantastic.
And that ruins the guess. I assume.
So I just put dash play in the song and it'll loop it.
Yeah.
This is what I've been listening to.
I don't know if it'll loop it, but it'll
You gotta
loop.
stop in verse.
Oh.
Yeah, you could skip as
There
well.
you go.
You know, Michael, you can turn Jonathan down, right?
Oh yeah, but like it got louder for some reason.
I think you're just tripping, dog.
Leora, will you play something for us?
Oh wow.
Oh, I do not know if that is necessary.
Unnecessary,
Anything.
perhaps not, but if anything to class this up to another level, yes.
We've all been talking about our interests and talents. You're a musician.
But I'm not a professional. For this kind of venue, you would need someone who has more capability.
I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but play a damn song.
Well, if you say so. And she jumps up on the table, whips out her hurdy.
I just shrug and like, that's all it fucking takes, I swear.
What am I rolling? Charisma?
Performance.
Oh, okay.
Does the bard happen to have expertise in performance?
Well, Bard doesn't, but then I remember it's
don't.
Nathan.
Who knows?
Exactly, then I remember it was Nathan playing this Bard, so. Eh.
I thought you had. Wait. Oh, not even proficiency. Holy shit.
No. Why would I take proficiency performance? It's worthless.
Because you're a damn
That's
Bard. That's literally your shtick.
Cool.
Not bad.
Not bad. Better than average. Not bad, young woman. What is that instrument you're playing?
Oh well, the Teruo made it for me.
I see. Some sort of tinkerer, then, are you?
Yes, that's been my occupation for some time. The instrument in question, I call it an organistrum.
I see. An interesting machine. Not dissimilar to, perhaps a harpsichord in certain ways.
Perhaps I based it off of a music box, to be frank.
I see. I can see the crank there. An interesting design, to be sure. Don't suppose you have another one lying around?
This one took me some time to make. I don't have a second one, but I have time while I'm aboard ship. I may be able to make you one if you wish.
I would very much like that. How much do you want for it?
I don't know the amount of time it would make
Well,
something.
with the amount of time and effort you put into this one, it would be worth at least 300 gold.
It takes about like it took you about like 4 days to make that one.
Leora's lying through her teeth.
We know.
I know, I'm
God.
hoping I can roll one of my good stats.
God, do we know.
Did you use a number that's base 6? No, you didn't.
Michael?
I told you it took you about 4 days to make.
Okay, yeah, well, I was letting Leora speak.
Yeah.
I said what I wanted to say.
100 gold.
I'm unsure if that's the cost of it. There's labor and time. I guess those are the same, and materials
And artistry.
yes, yeah, artistry.
And the
I guess.
uniqueness also has its own inherent value.
Right. I would have to run some numbers and get back to you of what I would think it would cost. Leora
That's
seems
fine.
to think the world of hers.
I can see that.
Thankfully, she's been getting far better with the damn thing.
Well, I suppose learning a new instrument is always a harrowing task.
Practice makes perfect.
Harrowing task indeed, especially for those that have to listen for the first month.
You're not giving her enough credit. I'm sure if we were to give Gwydion a sword, it would take him some time to learn it.
You know, funny thing you should mention that. Next time we're out at sea, Gwydion, guess what? You're learning how to use the damn sword.
Oh, goodness. I mean, don't really have a choice.
About
It's
to
very
say,
simple. You just stick them with the pointy end.
it's far more complicated. Where the fuck did you learn sword play? You know what? Don't answer that. I don't think I want to know.
Well, that'll be entertaining if nothing else. I am starting to run out of books to read.
Can we give him the scimitar?
That's kind of my
I don't know
idea,
how long it
actually.
takes to be I don't know how long it takes to be proficient in something, but hey.
Sell the scimitar.
What is it? I think it's like 300 hours
What?
for like a trained instructor,
Oh, yeah.
like that.
Yeah. It's a long time.
I'll send a note for you here when I come to the cost of such thing. I wouldn't want to overcharge you.
Well, as much as I appreciate it, the money is no object. Just as long as you are comfortable with the price, it is fine by me.
Right. Well, in that case, I had a character in a different campaign that was owed an invoice of about 707,000 gold.
I
my God.
believe that might have been a bit exaggerated.
300 would probably be just
I
fine.
think it was like 67,000 or something. I don't know.
That's some stupid number.
I did the math on it.
I'm not surprised for some reason.
Yup. Trends, right?
Friends.
before too long, you guys have already eaten your meals and talked for a good long while. You had a good time. It was a good time. It was good. That being said, you're fairly tired presently, and you're starting to think that maybe, just maybe, it's time to go to bed.
Maybe.
I have been there far too many times to count.
And then you power through till 5 a.m.
Absolutely, and then I hate myself forever. Well, unfortunately, I am getting quite tired. Suppose my old age shows beyond my physical years. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed yourselves.
It was the best meal I've ever had.
I'm happy to hear that.
Absolutely.
Perhaps next time I'll do myself.
After years of university quality servings and ship rations, it was a relief.
I appreciate that.
Oh, come on. The biscuits weren't that bad. There's only a couple of maggots.
You know, even ship rations are better than what I used to get.
What we're saying is we appreciate the meal very much, and we're all very gracious.
Yes, absolutely.
Regardless of past histories with bad food. It was an exceptional quality, regardless.
A rare treat, that is.
We appreciate it very much. And Leora gives a curtsy.
And I appreciate your company. We must do this again sometime. I'll invite Cassius over.
Good fun.
That would be
That won't be confusing for accents at all.
I have a very different accent than him.
It's true.
Leora is secretly a bigot.
I'll beat Leora up.
I am from a northern tribe of Imperials, and he is from Grimoire.
Yes. Actually, speaking of dinner guests, I recently met Felicien Dubois, the general. Are you familiar with her? I believe she said she knew you.
Indeed. She and I were both sail bunners a while ago.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't quite get much out of her. Our meeting was brief. I simply sold her some equipment, but, well, intimidating as she might be, she would make an interesting dinner guest, I'm sure.
And innocent word for her. Of course, she is rather busy right now,
Very much so.
being a general as well as the headmaster of an entire arcane college. She has her work cut out for her. I'm happy that she is in a position where she need not sleep.
Oh.
Well, as much as elves can. At least.
Yes. That's always something I've envied. Just the ability to not have to waste 8 hours of your day, but...
Unfortunately, not
taken-
even I have come up with a solution for that.
I believe I've taken up too much of your time as it is.
New invention called coffee.
He'll just bow his head slightly, not super formally, not like any kind of salute or anything, and just start walking out.
I mean, he does the same. You guys leave the home with full bellies, perhaps a little bit tipsy from the very fine wines that he had to match the very eloquent food that he had displayed for you.
Gwydion's got pretty good con.
Sweet. I definitely have good con. Also, weird question. Legion, can I make a quick Arcana check about my knowledge about transmutation? Just for reasons.
Yeah.
Only good con.
That's actually a lot better than I was expecting it to be.
Yeah. Transmutation magic would be responsible, or rather could be responsible for a de-aging process.
Right, stone.
Yeah. I mean, nothing akin to immortality. The idea of being able to maintain one's youth until their dying breath.
Right, just something to knock off a couple years. Like, I
Do you
knew
know-
that, but I needed to make sure Lambert knew that so he wasn't stuck on the idea. It's like he's actually a necromancer and go batshit crazy conspiracy theory like some nut jobs.
Do you want to know another way that someone can make themselves look young? It's by changing their appearance because they're a changeling. He's the changeling.
Ah, you're right.
He used silver.
Or a
rat.
vampire.
But
Being a vampire is an option.
He's a vampire changeling.
Just saying.
That is
All right,
technically
next time
Wait,
I'll bring a
no,
bloody
He did
meal.
handle the silverware.
We checked him. He stood in the sunlight. Also, I believe that was the thing. We specifically asked because he was like near a window the sunlight was pouring into.
Yeah, you did specifically ask.
Yeah.
What if
He was
he's
testing us.
What if he's an Azamar changeling vampire?
I don't
They're
know.
all testing us.
But now, Michael, I have a
that'd be
question.
weird.
I may have. I don't know if I type it or not, but I have two characters whose last name are Dubois in here. Is that correct?
Yes.
Felicien and Genevieve.
Yes, they are sisters.
Okay, sisters. I did not get that information.
Means they're evil. Those
One of them's probably jealous of the other because one's a general, the other's some trainer.
Hey, speaking of training, guess what you're going to be doing on the ship from now on, Gwydion?
I feel like I've got so many people trying to trade me how to fight.
You're on the
Hey,
ship,
I'm
you're
pretty-
getting cut up with by Lambert. You're back at home, you're getting punched.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
Real
what,
hard.
I'll buy some 2x4s before we leave so we can use those as practice blades.
Damn. Should have
Can I
chosen.
hit him with a
Should have chosen
2x4?
Blade Singer.
Yeah, you should have.
I would be happy to make some wooden swords for you.
Are you guys trying to get me to triple class again? Jesus Christ! I don't want to.
I'm happy to use my
Please do.
It's just we
Become
get
a
bored
squad.
on the
I'll pick up
ship
some
and we...
literature on the forge.
Lambert's gonna make me a fighter. I take a level in fighter because of Lambert. I take a level in monk because of Armstrong. What was his name? God damn it.
I look at you immediately go to Armstrong.
Armstrong.
He's not a monk.
Herbert.
One
Yeah,
time-
but he
no,
punched me.
4 times.
He did punch you.
He did
He
punch
punched a level of monk into me.
him. Yeah, he punched a level of monk.
What is? Oh yeah, it's like Hunter x Hunter. How to release your fucking what's it called? Your someone needs to beat the shit out of you.
Stan.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I just finished watching JoJo's too. I'm caught up on
Gonna
what
develop-
Netflix has.
Maybe I should
Yeah.
watch JoJo next.
You're
I
going to be in
would
for a
recommend
trip.
it, but I would also
JoJo.
probably recommend it. I don't know.
Same. Like, it's...
Will it make me gay?
No.
Yeah,
Probably, but only in the second season.
Let me put it this
Hey,
way. It didn't
Michael?
make me gayer.
Yes?
And can I throw away my humanity?
What do you mean?
Have you not
Can
already?
I
You take a level in
use
Warlock.
the stone mask to throw away my humanity?
Oh, no.
Can't
Absolutely
become a
not.
vampire. Do vampires shoot laser beams in this world? We'll find out.
You
Not
don't know
laser
yet.
beams.
I'm pretty
They're
sure they
not
don't,
laser beam.
but just in case.
Let's
God,
let's continue. Let's do the last
Those ones
17
are
minutes of the session.
Not a laser beam. It's his blood and liquids from
Shut
inside
up.
his body that he shoots out of his eyes.
Shut up.
Anyway.
You guys make it back to the guild hall and get a good night's sleep. The next morning, you hear, like, just while you're enjoying breakfast, you overhear a few people talking about the North Star Concerto. It seems that they still haven't returned from their maiden voyage. Based on the information that you know, you were probably the last people to see the ship before its disappearance.
I don't even know anyone on the concerto. I don't think we met.
Yeah, we haven't actually met those people yet.
I
No?
hope they're like really lame.
Maybe we should find them, probably. They probably get shipwrecked.
This
Nah,
is
they're
gonna take
fine.
time.
Don't worry about it.
These missions take a while, and if they are shipwrecks, then they'll probably send somebody else after them, or us. Who knows?
I mean,
It's
if
a
all
little
else fails,
cold-hearted,
if we have nothing else, frankly, it's something. And who knows? We'll find them, hopefully. If we don't, we find wherever the hell made sure they're not found.
I just figure, you know, the guild has contingencies for this kind of thing. And they
Yeah,
would
it's
send
called
out
hire
someone
more
if
people.
They needed. Yes.
I think
It's
the
called
contingency
replacing.
is called us.
The contingency is called replacements.
Both very different viewpoints.
If we
I
were
would've
stranded on an island, I'm sure we'd want someone to look for us too.
I'll surrender Island to those food and water. I'd be fine. I don't know about the rest of you.
So far, the people with the greatest history of finding people stranded on islands and bringing them back is us.
I hate that you're right.
Perhaps we should ask Cassius what the contingency is for this. I would hate to leave our fellow guildsmen in a pinch.
Especially the ones who might not be complete asshats.
Didn't someone play a prank on someone before we left? What was that about?
It was.
What are you talking about? There was no sort of prank.
Okay, I'm looking at Leora dead in the eyes. I am going to insight check the fuck out of what she just said. She should beat me, and I'm still not going to trust it. You should beat that. I need you to beat that.
No, he beats that.
Okay, good. I don't trust you,
God.
but I believe you. Whispering rolls, you fuck. How dare.
Let me
How
tell you,
dare.
it's very high.
I believe it.
Well, I think we should ask Cassius where they went.
Might as well, I guess. We're going back there anyways, if he's available.
We're going back to the feet.
Cassius is over at the bar speaking to Bertrand and eating his breakfast.
Yeah,
Yes,
Cassius.
Breakfast time?
Yes, Lucian.
Heard the North Star Concerto hasn't come back from its maiden voyage yet.
Yes, and an unfortunate bit of work that. There wasn't enough supplies to last for quite a while, but if they aren't back in the next few days, it's unlikely they'll ever return.
You know where they went? I mean, I'm sure you told them where to go for their first journey.
Unfortunately, no. I only had one lead, and that was given to you. They were going to be my third to go regardless. I figured they'd make their way on their own just like the two of you. Unfortunately, they went east.
Fuck.
Oh, well, we have some unexplored shit to the east, don't we?
Yeah.
Some?
East.
I think we should go southwest.
Some.
So,
Did-
most of the map. is east.
Didn't the aforementioned grandmother go east and not come back?
Yeah,
When did the grandmother have the baby?
it is. I mean, before she went off adventuring again.
She had her baby with her normal husband, Nathan, and not that other guy. So don't worry.
No, that's fine.
Really? Are you sure?
No, we're all
No,
pretty
so
sure
you're
because he
telling me-
can't take a hit.
So
You're
sure.
telling me that she had this baby and was like, see ya, and then skedaddled.
See ya.
Listen, we thought she'd come back. She made money for the
see
family.
ya.
Typical anime protagonist right there.
But anyways, apparently there's a lot of troublesome shite to the east. If that's to be the case, unless it's just a bizarre coincidence.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Exactly. Anyways, I'm not here to make conspiracy theories.
I think that we should follow the brave leadership of Captain Gwydion Blue Eyes. First of his name.
Indeed.
Gwydion, do you want to be referred to as Captain Gwydion Blackeye now?
No, because that healed. So it
Right.
would really be untimely.
Did it heal? It still looks a little sore, and I like pressed the bruise.
Oh, you
Ah.
bitch.
Yes, it's fine, really. Do I need to invest in a spell to disguise myself now, just so I don't get teased as much?
I could put some makeup on you if you like.
It's fine, really. I'm pale enough as it is. It just shows up a little.
Oh, a little bit of
Or-
color might be good for you.
It's fine.
Perhaps you could grow your hair so it covers one side of your face.
Oh, that's an idea.
I hear they're called bangs?
You've been hanging around
Bang,
Leona too
like the
long.
sound of an explosion.
Besides, longer hair gets a
Um,
little bit iffy when you're in a fight, and it gets, why do you think I keep mine tied back?
Indeed. Speaking of which, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, what color are my bruises? Because my blood is purple, right?
I mean, your
That's
blood,
weird.
your blood is like a blue
Okay,
color.
blue. So what? Okay, so just like extra pronounced blue.
Yeah,
bruises?
like it looks like your
Oh, yeah.
veins, but kind of like maybe slightly lighter.
What color
I like it.
It's creepy
Really
looking.
does your skin tinge your blood? Because the fat is like. I'm gonna stop
Fun.
thinking about that because I'm not gonna find an answer.
I bet Aotearoa would get some really cool bruises.
Ugh.
Really cool.
Lucian would get some awesome
glowing
bruises.
orange
Yeah.
bruises. Like when you pop open a glow stick and it starts like.
Like you beat the shit out of Lucian. He's just like, look at me, I look fucking awesome.
Interesting.
Beats the
I
shit out of you.
So
I don't know
what's
what's on the agenda in the future. We have a serial killer to investigate. We could perhaps find a lost voyage. We need to investigate the remainder of the island chain. You never know when a new assignment will come up from the guild. So all been very busy. Oh, and the
Let's go
vampire.
east.
It seems that we don't have any leads to follow on this serial
You-
killer.
We have one. Well, on the serial killer, we don't have much, but on just shit to do, yeah, east.
Man.
Oh, a
On
circle
that
popped up on
note,
the map.
the circle's been there.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Never mind.
it's part of the islands that we found on that other map.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now, right now, you guys only have enough supplies to get you to about here.
All right, we have to buy more.
excellent.
I mean, like worst case scenario, I mean, you're looking at 36 hexes.
We should buy like 40 something odd days of food.
Ah, crap. I left all my notes on that in a past sessions journal.
For some reason, I thought the guild was taking care of food.
The guild does pay for it, but you, at first, until you pay off your debt, and then it's left up to you when you can choose to make it go on the debt, and they just take it out of. Essentially, they'll take it out of what you bring back on the previous voyage if that's something that if you want to do later on.
Right. So
How many limes did they send us?
It doesn't matter because I further gamified it.
You told me you did the math for how many limes would fit into a barrel, and it
I also-
contradicted the amount of limes that fit into a cave.
To quote my notes from 3 weeks ago, quote, at this point, I'd like to point out that I did a lot of work going into the exact detail, and I realized that I just don't have the patience to deal with a lot of the survival aspect of this. So I'm abstracting it to fill the need while not taking away from the actual exploration. In
Reasonable.
any case, how many days worth of supplies do you want total? You have 7 right now.
well, I think if we just get like 43, top it off to 50 days of supplies, just in case.
What's shelf life on supplies?
Well, it depends on.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Infinite.
matter.
They will
Again,
last
that's
until the end.
nitpicking the survival aspect.
Don't get too many. It's going to be about 5 gold.
Can answer these questions.
It'll be about 5 gold per day worth of supplies for the whole crew.
Well, then if we buy like 33, top it off to 40 days, that'll probably be fine, right?
It'll probably be fine.
You do realize that the colonizers sailed for 3 months and they didn't die halfway through,
Don't have to worry about that though.
and they didn't have fucking magic.
Don't have to worry about it. So I think if we're getting 33 days, everyone can just mark off 27 gold, and then a few people mark off 28 gold. I'll mark
Why
off 28. because
Don't
I'm
we?
nice.
Why? I'm about to say, why don't we just mark off 27 gold and 5 silver?
Well, we can do that. Oh, you're right. That's weird. We can do that.
I don't have 20.
Yes.
I don't have 27 gold.
Oh,
Are you
well,
fucking kidding me? Okay.
What?
I mean,
Look.
again, we can add it to the debt.
Oh my fucking god!
I've basically added almost all of my money that I've earned to the debt. I think I've spent no money so far.
either. But I
Poor
have a
Matthew.
lot. Because
I'm
I
gonna
will
add
quite
to the
simply hide.
I
When I
paid
spent.
for my part of it.
Add it all to the debt. Yeah.
You want to add it all to the debt?
All the food money. Yeah, it's fine. It'll get paid
See,
off next mission.
My plan is to just, when I have the money, walk into Cassius' office and just be like, hey, by the way, drop the cash on the desk. I'm paying off my debt.
I'm gonna laugh at you.
What's my debt at, Michael?
You're at 332 out of 2,000.
Oh, I've paid off 332 out of 2,000.
Yeah.
So I'm at 1668.
Yeesh.
Actually, a third of the way there.
Okay. So who was all adding into their debt? I know Gwydion and QR. Are you adding into the debt, Leora?
All the money I've earned so far today, I'm adding to my.
No, I mean like the 27 gold for the supplies for the next voyage.
Buying them.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I guess take that away from my debt.
Add to your debt.
Yeah.
Lucian's paying his, from what I've heard. Lambert's paying his. What are you doing, Liliana?
How much is it?
27 gold
and 5 silver.
God,
Okay.
we're so fat. We eat so much.
Okay.
Can one of us motherfuckers that can spellcast take Goodberry?
Are
No,
any of us
I
a
can't.
druid or a ranger? No.
I can take Magic Initiate.
Yo, Tyler, you're multi-class into Druid.
Someone just take Magic Initiate.
Oh, so
Good Bear is a
someone just
really
pick-
good Magic Initiate spell.
Yeah.
Magic Initiate is not practical for me.
I mean, I could take Magic Initiate, but I'm not like, you know.
I can create food and
Um,
water when we're like level 12 or something.
Oh, that'd be great.
Is that not
Especially when money is not an object.
So you get up to 40. I would like to get to the island before we end the session.
Let's go, boys.
Oh, well, I got some armor for
You did get
Liliana.
some armor, and you wanted to talk to Liliana about that.
Yeah. So I guess at the end of the week, when it's completed,
Mhm.
I'll knock on her door if she's there.
Knock on my door.
We don't have
I
rooms.
open.
Liliana, I've completed that set of armor for you.
Oh, did you?
Yes, using the bee chitin, I was able to produce something that turned out fairly well, I'd say.
Oh, hope it doesn't sting me when I put it on.
It seems to protect against sorts like that. And we may need to adjust the fit. I did the best I could with the measurements I had. If you'd like to give it a go, I can come back later.
Sure.
Ah, what the fuck? Excuse me.
So this armor, it's got bee chitin. It's kind of like studded armor, and it'll be the stats that Michael gave me are basically studded armor, just a little bit better. I'll put it into Discord for us. I'm imagining it having like black sides and then a yellow stripe up the front that's on top of the bosoms as well. Think of kind of like Rogue,
Ooh.
the X-Men outfit, the green and
Ooh,
yellow
yeah.
from back in the day.
Yeah. I like it.
I
So
like
like
it.
big yellow arrow down the front, same thing down the back with black sides, kind of trimming to a more elegant hourglass shape to exaggerate even more so.
Awesome.
For the love of God, don't go southern on us.
Hey Kyle, can I get a re-upped version of Liliana with bee armor? That was a joke.
I figured because I was about to go look up the prices I have. Guys, y'all are paying for this shit from now on. I'm not gonna lie, I would actually have fun spriting that. I won't even lie.
I won't ask for a sprite change unless there's a big time skip.
Again.
Yes.
I mean,
But,
you
like,
did just
a
spend
time
13
skip-
days at sea. That
The
is
time skip
okay.
that happens to us.
Okay, so
Hey, we're here.
Liliana, does it fit?
it does fit. Yeah.
It does.
I mean, if it didn't fit, you would be able to make it fit by the time the 13 days pass and you ended up where you're at.
Okay, sure.
Please allow me to tell you what day it is.
Sorry.
Yes.
I need to. No. I'm asking you to be patient with me so I can figure this out. You guys actually left on the first day of Summer's End.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Last I checked, it was the 48th, so we just waited a while.
I mean, a week
Pretty
passed. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
waited a few.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I got in more training.
Yeah, you got in some more training. Yeah. Right now it is the 14th of Summer's End. Very good. And you do end up finding the island on the 14th.
I'm good at this shit.
Let me. So you guys approached from this side over here. So let me go ahead and place the sunrise.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's a big island.
Whoa, no.
okay, hold on.
Okay.
We're gonna be here for a few sessions.
We're
my
gonna be
So-
busy.
Australia.
The island you find is covered in a dense jungle. On the western side, you see a single large mountain with small trails of white smoke coming from the top of it. You see from the mountain a waterfall that leads into the trees below. On the eastern side, you see, coming from the trees below, a series of stone spires, many of which seem to bear large stone buildings with long faded red tapestries, now in tatters, flying off of them.
Hmm.
Oh boy.
Lambert,
Hmm?
these buildings look very familiar to you.
Fuck!
Yes.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's
Fuck!
session.
Looks like we're going to be here for a long, long time.
Also, I hope you all
It's a
like
good
reptiles.
thing. Why reptiles?
I don't know. I think about jungle. I think mostly about reptiles, like snakes and shit.
That's interesting.
That's interesting because that's exactly what I homebrewed. Flying poison reptiles, and they are friends with bees.
Flying poisonous reptiles are just things that exist.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's a flying snake, bro. That's literally a thing in the
They have
DM.
Titan.
I can't wait till we fight a giant platypus.
Why would we ever find a giant platypus? Also, do you have any idea how deadly a platypus actually is?
Yeah,
Imagine a
it's
giant
weird.
one.
Has
Exactly.
poison. And it has
It's like a
bill.
giant crab.
Claws.
Reptiles are all fun in the games until you find a T-Rex.
I think moose are more deadly than
Meese,
Platypus.
please.
No, it's
If
moose.
you just look at a snake's
Moose is-
plates, you can figure out if it's poisonous or
I
not.
could take a mouse.
I would like to summon a herd of moose.
Oh man,
Meese!
As that bullshit spell we all hate.
Mouse.
Kin Lord,
Oh,
return.
man.
that was a
No.
non-combat session, but I was
That
very
was.
entertained by it.
Right?
It was
Yes,
not a
yeah,
non-combat
Lord.
session.
Oh,
Not for
what?
Gwydion.
Oh, we had combat.
Not for
Oh
Gwydion.
yeah.
Gwydion got the shit kicked out of him. Actually, let me correct that. He got punched once.
Yeah,
He didn't
that
get
was enough.
punch one.
Listen. Anyways, I hope I fared better against him on the rematch when I had mirror
Oh.
image. Who knows?
Anyway, yeah, by the way, part of the point, because I'm pretty sure you told us why you got the shit kicked out of you, so Lambert's actually partially helping you train in that as well, trying to keep concentration up while sword fighting.
He's
There's a
okay
method
with
to
that. That means I level up faster,
I
right,
just,
Michael?
No.
No.
Yeah,
It just
yeah, yeah,
means
yeah.
that if Michael wants to do something with it, he can.
All
Michael,
right.
do we level up?
No.
No, you did
once
not
we solved
level up.
the mystery
Did
of
my-
the dinner, we leveled up, right?
No.
Nope.
Big-
Did any of
Not
my
just
social
yet.
links increase?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
I have gained
You
one
got
STD.
a new one with Herbert Elroy II.
Cool.
And probably
I
your one for Elrin went up.
probably one for Lambert too.
When are
Probably.
we gonna get? When are we gonna get Gwydion like?
I don't know, next time we're in town.
Or what are you doing right now?
Not. Well, I don't know. Lately, are you available?
Wow, I'm not a sloth.
I feel like
Really?
Leora.
Just because she talks like that don't mean she's a hoe.
If Leora had
Really?
a type, it would be someone that she couldn't physically crush in like one hit.
So no one on this
So
boat
Gwydion.
currently.
So
It's Gwydion. Actually, yeah.
I have 17 Constitution. Thank you.
It doesn't matter.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
super
maybe not.
I'm about to say I
Have
have
you seen Leora's stat?
I mean, you
so
just got one punch man by Alex Louise
By another
Armstrong.
wizard.
That dude was minimum level 11.
Oh, he was higher than level 11.
Yes,
pretty
because
good.
I imagine that perfect form was higher than level 6 spell, like Tinter's transformation is.
It was an 8th level spell.
Okay, so minimum level. What are numbers? Level 15.
I'll say our host was definitely at least level 14 minimum.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for this new island that
Yeah.
is going to be
Hexcrawl
very
coming up.
fucking interesting to check out.
We're
This is
gonna
gonna
be here for at least
Possibly
3
for
sessions.
multiple reasons. Apparently, Lambert has a link here, and I might have a link here, but I'm not sure.
This might have been
What makes you say
Lambert's
that?
school.
Do you think Lambert has a link to his past here?
It's
Shut
probably
up.
his school.
No,
Do
it's,
you
no,
think
it's definitely
Lam-
not mine. That
Do you
said,
think? Did my grandma become a witcher? Is that what happened?
Oh my god. that's
Did my
amazing.
grandma become a
no, but
witcher?
she was the first female witcher.
That's all.
Interesting.
You're right, all the witchers are men.
Or maybe,
it depends on the
Um,
canon you go off of.
yeah. Oh,
I don't
Jesus,
know
I just grabbed the ship. Oh, God.
I
like-
know way too much about the canon.
Listen, Lambert's backstory is here. My backstory's over here. So that's simple.
And then we
Yes.
find out that Liliana is,
Do you think this is a volcano?
changeling from here.
I don't
Got
know.
smoke coming out of it. I
I
hope
was
it's
a
a volcano.
changeling. I won't be able to pick up that silver.
That was on my to-do list of like things I wanted to see on this campaign.
Literally, all of us picked up silver, so.
I guess none of us are changelings? I don't know.
I mean, I know I'm not.
Liliana's staying awfully quiet over there.
Sin.
Plot
She
I don't
said,
even care if anyone's a changeling.
Have
She
you
did
heard the
say-
phrase, who smelt it, dealt it? And Lucian's always accusing other people of being a changeling.
I've never accused a single person of anything, so
Have you
you're
guys
lying.
ever played Resistance?
A long time ago.
yeah,
It's
long
It's
time ago.
exactly that concept. The more you talk, the worse it is. And
Yeah.
I just talk nonstop, and I always lose.
Oh, that one. I was
Yeah.
thinking of the video game.
Who, you?
You know, the
No,
card game.
it's a board game. It's like
Yeah.
Spies versus
Getting
Resistance,
secret Hitlered.
and
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
that one.
basically the same. Yeah.
Oh, occasionally I think about where I fucked Matthew over in Secret Hitler, and it makes me so happy.
I hate you all.
Sound-
Nobody
Well,
ever
we-
trusts me.
Can we
Well, because-
can we soundbite occasionally I think about when I fucked Matthew?
I mean, probably if you want me to put in the work, I could probably get it.
Do
That's
it,
fine.
please.
Well, it's
And-
because
and
It's
make
fine.
the thumbnail barmorliliana.jpg.
Ah,
Yeah,
Ah,
I want to see that.
I
I
was
think I have to
a bit
go now.
buzzed, and I had 3 options that I could send Matthew. It was like a blue, a red, and a red. And my drunken thought was, I can't trust Matthew, so I'm sending him 2 reds, even though I was blue. So he was convinced that I was like Hitler. And
Yes, I was
convinced
Hitler
that
the
he was
entire
Hitler.
time.
I hate people.
And afterwards, he asked me, "Why did you do that to me?" And I said, "Because I couldn't trust you."
Now, one thing I do want to point out.
Yep.
This is a big island.
Yep.
I do recommend kind of going around and checking the where you start. Because some areas might be easier than others.
I'm not gonna lie. If we're gonna start, I want to start like in this little inlet here. It's gonna be kind of in the middle of the 2 places we do want to check out. Because I definitely don't want to find out we need to get the fuck off the island and, oh, I don't know, be over at the monster and a boat's over here.
Yeah, 34 hours away.
Oof.
Sorry, 10 hours
It's
away.
gonna be interesting. We'll take our time.
Right?
Yeah, it'll be like
For
full
Esterisle.
days.
the hex crawl. I've been very happy about the pace of everything. We get the roleplay in, and then we get like combat in. It's been real solid.
Oh yeah.
It's I told you from the very beginning, all about core gameplay loop.
I'm
Yeah.
sad.
Why's that?
Have to wait a whole new.
Play on Friday. You guys free on Friday?
Sadly,
Dude,
no.
I work from 3 to 6 on Friday, and I might just not go. Apparently,
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, about to say.
So-
Sadly, I have plans for
so
Friday.
maybe.
I hope everybody's doing okay, especially, well,
Dennis.
yeah, Cabbage
And
and
cabbage.
Dennis. I'm
Yeah.
more worried about
They
Dennis. than
they
Cabbage.
just announced at my work today that they're starting next week. They're reducing the hours,
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
we're still fucking open.
I hate that shit.
I'm pretty sure that Tennessee regulation has, like fast food places are drive-through only.
Yeah, California's on that right now.
Yeah,
Or just
Yeah.
food in general is takeaway only.
Yeah.
Unless you're in a grocery store, then you're still open.
Yeah, and now toilet paper and hand sanitizer and a
Job
few other
security is
things.
nice. I feel
So
like
yeah, my job security is through the roof, but I'm like the only person
but
in America
sometimes I
still
wish it
working.
wasn't.
If anything, my job is only more secure by this since I am just a YouTuber. What's everyone else doing when they're not doing anything else? They're going to go watch videos. God damn.
That's important.
Didn't you pick up some census work?
Yeah, about that. I have no idea with all this crap going on what's happening with that.
Yeah, that's
'Cause-
fair.
Yeah, they have not contacted me. They still haven't gotten a hold of my dad about his email he's supposed to have gotten already. Or me about my supervisor position.
That's rough, man. I've been on the hunt for a job for like a month now, and I don't think anything's going to hire in this situation. It's
No.
kind of weird.
Yeah, everyone's too busy trying to not panic. Bright side though,
Oh,
we
yeah,
might be getting a
definitely.
stimulus check of about $1,000 soon.
Yeah,
is nice.
You know, that'll be like half a month's rent.
Right? In Washington, they're thinking
Yeah,
about
your rent is 500.
No.
Oh no,
half a
no, no way
month,
around.
$2,000.
I can't count. Shut up.
You're a banker?
I'm not clocked in. All right. Relax.
I'm not clocked in. Best excuse ever.
I don't have enough on my mind right now.
In Washington State, they are thinking about forgiving some mortgages for a couple of months out here, though, so that'll be nice,
Oh, that'd be rad.
right?
You,
Anyway,
like, have a mortgage and you're not fucking renting
yeah.
like our entire
I
generation.
just need to buy a house right now, and then I won't have to pay the mortgage for at least a couple months.
In Washington State.
I hear they're giving out good loans right now.
No, I've
I heard
talked
they got
to
cheap
Matthew about. I've talked to Matthew about this. I'm waiting for the housing market to crash, which should happen within 2 years.
That sounds about
Yeah.
right, actually.
I mean, it's unfortunate though because we had a lot of our money tied up in like stocks and things, and that's not really
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
well.
Now's the time to buy more.
Yeah.
Regretfully, yeah. Anyway, all this doom and gloom aside, I'm gonna get going. It was fun. Can't wait to see you guys next week. And thank you for this.
Absolutely
I
happy
really
for this
needed this for this week. I really did.
I do.
Yeah.
Just wait until next week's session. I'm sure if we do what I want you guys to do next session, you'll have a very interesting time of things.
Wait till we die from alligators.
Oh, unrelated note, but kind of related about gaming. I've been playing a lot of Warzone lately, and if anybody wants to team up, I'm so game. I have all day,
15 minutes left.
every day.
What game?
Bro.
Call
Call
of
of
Duty?
Duty Warzone. It's their
Yeah,
battle
bro,
royale
dude,
for free.
fucking hit me the hell up, bro. Like I am
What are
on
you
that.
playing on?
It's cross-platform, so
Yeah.
it does not matter.
Does not
Oh,
matter.
Okay, because I have Modern Warfare on PS4.
Yeah, sure.
I'm at 73 out of 99 gigabytes.
God, it's so big.
Jesus.
Don't you love modern gaming?
Yeah.
Right? God.
What's the file for like Cyberpunk going to be? Is it going to be 200 gigs?
I just know it's not going to be anywhere near as
The
large.
Witcher
as...
was pretty high.
Yeah, The
I'm
Witcher's
gonna
was
need a new
high,
hard drive. Shit.
It'll probably be higher than The Witcher.
easily.
I'm so
I've
sad
got
it
a
didn't come out
terabyte
this
hard
month
drive.
like it was supposed to. If Cyberpunk had come out this month, I would have been like, this is the perfect time to just disappear for 1,000 hours of gameplay.
Right?
Dude, I have Bannerlord coming the 31st. I'm excited. I took time off.
Lord. Anyway,
Awesome.
I'll
Well,
catch
guys,
y'all.
I gotta go, but everybody stay
Bye.
safe. Wash your hands.
Yep.
Never.
We'll shoot shit soon.
Yeah, wipe your ass, find some toilet paper.
Don't
Brush your
shoot.
drugs, eat your teeth.
Nah.
Yes. Catch y'all later. Ah, dear sweet lord. Well, sorry that dragged on a little bit longer than it did. I'm not gonna lie, I actually am really happy I decided to play today. I genuinely needed this. And as usual, I hope you all enjoyed. And if y'all did enjoy, a great way of showing that support is by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and of course sharing it with your friends. And you know, just if you did enjoy this, hey, check out my other stuff in Dungeons and Dragons, be it my character build videos where I take anything from John Wick to my interpretation of Geralt of Rivia or Witcher in general, and various versions of The Witcher from Bear School, Cat School, Wolf School, so on and so forth, Mage Hawk, or just check out my other sessions like Curse of Strahd. Yeah, I paused there for a reason, because Curse of Strahd is a nightmare-inducing hell house that would have been far worse if it weren't for the fact I was playing an ass of a goblin. Or, you know, Dragon Heist, which is fun, or my other group, Dungeon of the Mad Mage, which was also Curse of Strahd and Dragon Heist. My rambling aside, once again, thank you all for watching, and as usual, cheers to those that love us, the losers that lost us, and as always, lucky sons of bitches that get to meet us, and we'll catch you all in the next video. I think I am going to make a Friday video, actually, now I think about it. I think I am going to go ahead and just do that. Yeah, only miss a day. I'll be good.